Greece, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set for. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And so we stand for the anthems. Thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, that's a toughie, but I'll go for big Giorgio Chiellini. He may not go about his business in the most stylish fashion, but he's a dogged, committed competitor who won't back down without a fight. He's also a very big threat when it comes to set plays.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's Manolas. Manolas plays it long. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Verratti. Marco Verratti. Looking to shoot! It's anyone's ball! Jorginho. Gets it upfield. Just brushed off the ball there. Chiellini. Deshilio. And it's Insigne. Aimed long and direct. And he just whacks it away. Good block, but at the expense of a corner. Keeper's ball. Papadopoulos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Samaris. He's gone for it! Goal! Greece!
Greece are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Greece break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
De Rossi.
Italy have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Samaris. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. For Tunis. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Swung over. Bonucci boots it to safety. Zaza. Taxidis, out towards the flank. Samaris. Looking for space out wide. Dushilio knocks it away. Zaza. De Rossi, and it's Zaza. Florenzi. Beautifully executed. Tries the cross. Gets up to head it! Oh, not the best of headers. Zaza, Marco Verratti. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. And he's cut it out. Tries to dink it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Socrates gets it away. Over to the left. Swept in. Papadopoulos tries a pass forward. And help's available out wide. Florenzi gets good distance on it. Greece get it back again.
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Dushilio. And it's Insigne. Dushilio goes looking. And that has been clubbed away. Plays it out to the flank. Greece are in control here on the brink of half-time. Samaris. Taxidis. Manolas tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Manolas. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Crossed in. And it's hoisted clear. Chance to shoot. Florenzi with a fine tackle. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Greece, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again.
Greece going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Tunis. And it's got through.
Greece making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Samaris. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Insigne. A really good feat. Taxidis. Greece are still that goal to the good. Manolas. Samaris. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hit long and direct. And he just whacks it away. Hit into the middle. Dashilio puts it to safety. He's got it, and he's got time. And that's been one. He's had a shot! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Greece get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
De Rossi. Played out to the right. Now it's Florenzi. it'll be a throw-in. Socrates knocks it away. Chance! And this, it's Immobile! Insigne plays it short. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Parolo. Timely intervention. Bonucci gets it back. Immobile. Lorenzo Insigne, cut out in the nick of time. For Tunis. Samaris. And it's Immobile. Immobile, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And he's going long. Now it's Verratti. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Candreva. Marco Verratti. Immobile. Immobile! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Samaris. Karelis. And it's Tachidis. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Manolas gets it back. Manolas plays it forward. Deschilio. Candreva. Now it's Immobile. Parolo pushes it out wide. He's got options out wide. Nicely controlled. And he's whipped, shoots! Goal! Right back in the game! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Immobile is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Back into the middle. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. And it's Tachidis.
Greece certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Tachidis.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Verratti is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken. Away from immediate danger. Out wide to the right. Manolas goes for goal! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! Perin reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Greece could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Immobile. And the referee brings it to a close. Greece start as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucially. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
The 4-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football. A grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets us off in style. Have a look at it. This really is the best of the beautiful game. Emotions at fever pitch. You do wonder just how the players feel as they walk out onto the pitch now. This really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Got the juices flowing, and now this. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
And we're underway. And it's Gonzalez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fence has got rid of that. Leandro Bacuna. It's gone a long way up and away. And he's onside. Knocks it away. Tries lifting it over. Goes for goal. Oh, the ball's come loose. And out to safety. And it's Gonzalez. Beautifully done. Out wide to the right. Gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Paraguay produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Paraguay grab an early lead. Good start. Looks to thread it through. Striding forward, facing goal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Forward it goes. Hoists it high. Boots it to safety. Looking to go deep. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And it's Gonzalez. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Paraguay are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
And the defence can get it clear. Dicks one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bacuna. So who's he picking out? Massive leap! It's anyone's ball. Be a throw-in. Looks to clip it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. It's Gonzalez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aimed long and direct. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Tries to stroke it through. Fires it in low. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bacuna. tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Leandro Bacuna. He's got options out wide. Throw in. Tries to pick it up to meet it! The keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Away from immediate danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Lobs it in gently, and it's got through. It's out for a goal kick. Pushes it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Sees it out of harm's way. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Leandro Bacuna is fouled. To get it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's gone out for a throw-in. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Plays it out to the flank. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Breaks on here. He's left his man. And the weighted pass. Here it comes. Keeper has beaten it away. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Overhit and out of play. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Played into space out wide. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And it's Gonzalez. He's gone for it! There it is! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Cuts it out. And it's Gonzalez. He's through the middle. He'll have a dip! No, not this time.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gonzalez. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. And help's available out wide. And that should be the keeper's. Over to the left. It's come loose. No foul, says the referee.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Leandro Bacuna eyeing that space. Great leap! Away from immediate danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Gonzalez. He's got options out wide. Well read, he sorted that out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Shoots! It's broken in for the pieces! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Leandro Bacuna battles to win it back. Plays it out to the wing. Into the channel. He's got away. Leandro Bacuna.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. Going through. Drills one in.
Paraguay merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So, the manager... There is the final whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. They can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
The four-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football. A grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets us off in style. Have a look at it. This really is the best of the beautiful game. Emotions at fever pitch. You do wonder just how the players feel as they walk out onto the pitch now. In the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão, blue certainly the colour. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, it's got the juices flowing, and now this. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So off we go then. Hubachan. Hamšík. Who's he going to play in? Kučka. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Deftly done. Can he score? That is wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Just brushed off the ball there. Hubachan. Kučka. Hamsik. He's got options out wide. Boots it to safety. Cooper-Chan. Skirtle. Looking for space out wide. Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Jamaica can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Knocks it away. Cleared without complication. Skriniar. Well, that had to be more accurate. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's going long. And help's available out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Still goalless at the moment. Played into space out wide. Skriniar gets good distance on it. Big chance! And he just whacks it away. Pushes it out wide. Clearance and very necessary. And it's got through. Last-ditch defending. Shoots! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Cut out in the nick of time. He can get that clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a go. And now the finish. Is it in? Up to meet it. Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Plays it out to the flank. Gorgeous control there. He's got options out wide. Repelled by the keeper. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Going for goal! And that's been levered clear. Played out to the right, played back in, and he's onside. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And through to the goalkeeper. It's Hamšík. Done very well to intervene. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. And it's hoisted clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's been taken straight back. Chance to shoot! The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Skirtle battles to win it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dinks one in, and he just whacks it away. That'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Pumps it into the area. Hubachan. Hubachan. Hamšík. Hamšík crosses. Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Tries to stroke it through. Surely! And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, good interception.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Out wide to the right. Beautifully done. Kuchka tries to get it forward quickly. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hamšík tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Gets it upfield. He's pinged one through here. Has a hit! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Here it comes. Shoots! That really should have hit the net.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
There's going to be another change here. Now it's Hamšík. Oh, really good feet from him. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, that's neat. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Good challenge. Stood up well against his man. Skriniar gets it back. Good idea, just poorly executed. They've managed to get it away.
Jamaica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Hamšík. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Hamšík. This is promising. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kubachan. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Kuchka. Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's found his man. Lovely bit of skill. Header! And the follow-up! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is terrific skill. Oh, he's in! Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Plays it out to the wing. Crosses. Has a pop! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Jamaica really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Just 5 minutes left. Aimed long and direct. Pushes it out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's been won straight back. Defence has got rid of that. Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Tries lifting it over. And that's been levered clear. And that will be the final act. Slovakia must wait for their first win, but they have their first point. That for now will have to suffice. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
The 4-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football. A grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets us off in style. Have a look at it. This really is the best of the beautiful game. Emotions at fever pitch. You do wonder just how the players feel as they walk out onto the pitch now. Terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. Ecuador braced for their anthem. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a 3-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So that's got things underway. Forward it goes. Now it's Ayew. So who's he picking out? And the finish! That's been levered clear. It's a throw in. Ball swung in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. He's gone for it! It's there! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Ghana have an early lead. Good start. Christian Atsu. Played out to the right. Amate. Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards the centre. There to get rid. Valencia. Nicely measured pass. It's got through. Here it comes. Beautifully executed. Fires it in low. He's gone for it! Tries to get it forward quickly.
Ecuador have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Amate knocks it away. Battles to win it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays it long. Well read, he sorted that out. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Valencia. Valencia. Aimed long and direct. He's found his man. Boots it to safety. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Valencia. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Aimed long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valencia spreads it towards the left. He slid it, has a swing at it! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Valencia cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Christian Atsu hits that long. Big chance! Gets good distance on it. Christian Atsu has made his impact already. Valencia. And he's going long. Valencia tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Valencia! Stop, that wasn't easy.
Valencia simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Leave it clear. There's no flag. Plays it back. Danger averted for now. through. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Ayew. Ayew. Now it's Christian Atsu. Shoots! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he just whacks it away. Christian Atsu has been found. Clears it out of harm's way. Forward it goes. And the first half is done. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Ghana come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Ghana carrying a one-goal lead. Valencia. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Throw it. And it's Valencia, just brushed off the ball there. Amati. Goes looking. Across the field it goes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Ayew. Clearance and very necessary. Christian Atsu. Great strength, it's Ayew! Oh, that was close. Ghana just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Boots it to safety. It's out for a goal kick. Position to make that interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Valencia. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, good interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now it's Ayew, and it's Amate. Amate! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. Up to meet it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Christian Atsu. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Now it's Ayew. And the finish! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Played towards the front men. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Plays it out to the flank. Gets it back. Now it's Ayew. Ayew looking to get on the end of this. Knocks it away. Ghana get it back again.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Valencia just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Ball's gone out of play. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he's there to hoof it away. Valencia, out to the left it goes. Ecuador could have here their final chance. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart.
Gets up to head it! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Goes long. Ghana merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in. Firmly met. Christian Atsu. Ayew. Christian Atsu. Ayew. The final whistle. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Australia, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Strains of the national anthem of Australia. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So that's got things underway. Rogic. Moy. Rogic. Has a swing at it! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Cuts it out. Lecky. Rogic. Has a pop! He's looking to get there first. And he heaves it forward. Forward it goes. Oh, really good feet from him. Big chance. And that's been levered clear. Australia have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise on such a good spell.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dinks one in. Boots it to safety. He's got it, and he's got time. He's had a go! It's anyone's ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Moy. No goals as yet. Lecky. Has it out wide now. So who's he picking out? Heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Albania can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lecky. Played into space out wide. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Luongo. Lecky. Lecky. Can he dig out a shot? Aimed long and direct. Knocks it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lecky. Deftly done. And he's onside. Clearance and very necessary. Now the cross. Keeper's ball. Husai. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Played it short. And out to safety. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Moy plays it forward. Nicely controlled. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well read, he sorted that out. Chip through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Rogic, he's got away. That'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Australia may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Australia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. There's the start of the second half.
Australia playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline. Converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Husai. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Run he's making on the right. Lecky goes for the cross, and that's been levered clear. That's the throw. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Boy, really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's got away, and it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Australia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Xhaka. Knocks one in. He's dealt with that well.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Drills one in. Cleared without complication. Dashing forward at pace. He's got options out wide. It's a goal kick. Lecky. Hit long and direct. Danger averted for now. Forward it goes. And he's on a charge. Drilled in. Can he finish? No mistake! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And he's cut it out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Aimed long and direct. Lecky. Rogic. He's got the ball. He's gone for it. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Australia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Cruz. Rogic. Boots it to safety. And the weighted pass. Oh, he's found him in space.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Great ball, and now the shot.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Moy. That's gone a long way up and away. Has gone out. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's got through. Oh, he's in! He slid it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Albania probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Over to the left.
Albania can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Moy. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Moy. Robin Cruz! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And that is that. So the first game is lost and there is ground to be made up. The margin for error significantly reduced. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one, but they can cling to a few positives from this and get right back into the mix, I think.
Egypt, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set there. This is one of the many giant stadiums you will find here in Sao Paulo. Perhaps the best known of them all, though, the Morumbi. We stand for the national anthem of Iran. And we rise now for the Egyptian national anthem. Egypt looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
There's the whistle. Ramadan Sobhi. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Beautifully done. And the finish! Goal!
Iran are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Iran grab an early lead. Good start. El-Neni. Ramadan Sobhi. Aimed long and direct. Mohamed Salah. Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? Big shot! He's had a shot! That is wayward.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Tries to get it forward quickly. El-Mohammadi. El-Neni. Egypt suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession
Meets it first time!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Salah. Ramadan Sobhi. Hegazi. Mohamed Salah. Now it's El-Mohammadi. A real chance to break.
Iran have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
He goes long. Goes for the cross. And he heaves it forward. And it's got through. Get that clear. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's in! So big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. from immediate danger. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Now it's El Mohammadi. Goes long. El Mohammadi hits one! And in it goes! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution were top drawer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Knocks it away. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. El Mohammadi brings the ball forward. It's a fabulous position. Can he finish? Brought forward. What does he try from here? Goes for goal! El Mohammadi. Could try cutting inside here. He's got away. El Mohammadi gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. And that's been levered clear. Aimed long and direct. He's being closely tested here. El Mohammadi goes looking. Hit long and direct. Here it comes. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Tries to get it forward quickly. It'll be a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. And we hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Egypt head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Second half then, just getting going. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's had a look. Mohamed Salah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Defenders on the back foot. Ramadan Sobi. El Neni. Looking for space out wide. Cleared without complication. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And it's El Neni. And he just whacks it away. Tries lifting it over. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
This is promising.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Well weighted. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and the flag has stayed down. Can he deliver? And it's hoisted clear. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. And that's a throw. Iran can make their change now with a break in play. Salah. Back into the middle. Dinks one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Egypt just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
El Neni tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, That's a waste.
Let's put a stop to that.
Egypt haven't made a substitution yet. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's got through. Oh, that is a terrific save! Shots on! Hits it! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Iran making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Iran are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Dashing forward at pace. El Mohammadi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has a swing at it. What about it? And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Egypt take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. It's a great ball. And that has been clubbed away. Can he score? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's going long. Can he put it away? Saved only by poor finishing. Iran, their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's El Mohammadi. Play for a throw. And it's El Mohammadi. Mohamed Salah. Clearance, very necessary. Pushes it out wide. Oh, not quite. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Egypt have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
The 4-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football. A grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets us off in style. Have a look at it. This really is the best of the beautiful game. Emotions at fever pitch. You do wonder just how the players feel as they walk out onto the pitch now. Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Bosnia and Herzegovina braced for their anthem. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think Edin Dzeko is the one to keep an eye on. His game is all about goals, although he does make other contributions, of course. But can he step it up to a ruthless level and be regarded as one of the very best? That's the question we might be asking later.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Dzeko, and he's going long. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Bosnia just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Gets it upfield. Gets wrestled off the ball. Throw it. Forward it goes. Pjanic. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Played into the middle. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it high. And the flag's up.
His anticipation is good, Peter, but his timing isn't. He read the situation and then went and spoiled it.
And it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he just whacks it away. Plays it through. Gets into some space. Corner it is then. And it's hoisted clear. Better of his opposite number. No question, that's a foul. get that clear. What a throw in. Ball swung in. Keeper sees it all the way.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's a promising ball. It's Dzeko! And the ball's come out! And he's got good distance, who's chasing? And it's Besic. Here it comes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Towering header! And another time! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Low and direct. Dzeko. Plays it out wide. He's got options out wide. Play for a goal kick. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Could try cutting inside here. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Besic. Great leap! Goal! Bosnia-Herzegovina! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Bosnia and Herzegovina get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Forward it goes. He's on his way. Danger averted for now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pjanic. And it's Kolasinac. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's got through. Looking for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well read, he sorted that out. Brings it forward. Chip through, and he's onside. Cleared without complication. Here comes the corner. Knocks it away. Kolasinac plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Pjanic plays it out to the wing. Dzeko. Pjanic plays it forward, looking for space out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And help's available out wide. It's a ball kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's got away. So who's he picking out? It's a great ball. Forward it goes. Kolasinac gets it away. Dzeko. Let's put a stop to that. Plays it out to the flank. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And that's well defended. Zukanovic. Played into space out wide. Up to meet it! Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Bosnia are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Aimed long and direct. Oh, he's not going to get that. That's the throw. And that's a throw. He goes long. He's got options out wide. It's anyone's ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Kolasinac tries lifting it over. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Forward it goes. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Clears it out of harm's way. Over to the left. Massive leap! And he's straight offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Keeper goes long. Besic does. That's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Dzeko. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Dzeko. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kolasinac. Dashing forward at pace. Attempts to play it through. Dinks one in. Besic, who's set up one goal so far. Dzeko looking to run onto it. Dzeko. Well played, he saw that coming. A real chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper goes long. Over to the left. And it's Kolasinac. Beautifully done. With a delicate ball. It is a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's hoisted clear. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Into the last 5 minutes. Aimed long and direct. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Hit into the middle. Tries his luck. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just brushed off the ball there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pjanic. The final whistle. And it's a pretty poor start, there's no disguising it. All they can do is to try to recover it from here on in. It is a tough test. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, sometimes going into chase mode can bring out the best in teams, and we're about to discover if this one has the substance needed to prevail. If they have it, the only way is up.
Japan, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set for. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. And so we stand for the anthems. We rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
So off we go then. Honda. Gorgeous control there. Looks to thread it through. And that's been levered clear. Ulam goes looking. Chance to break. Sakai. Forward it goes. Inui. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Slimani. Slimani, he's on his way. He's gone for it! Inui. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sakai. Honda. Oh, that's neat. Nagatomo. Hoists it high. He slid it through. Knocks it away. And the counter is on. Now it's Slimani. And it's Brahimi. Mahrez plays it in. And that's been levered clear.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition.
Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Looks to clip it forward. Boots it to safety. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Slimani. Bentaleb tries to stroke it through. And it's got through. And he's onside. Away from immediate danger. Algeria have it back and they can go again. Mahrez. Sees it from behind. Mahrez plays it in. Up to meet it! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Oh, good interception. Honda. And it's Okazaki. Cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. Sakai. Japan yet to have a shot on target. Sakai. Inui. Played into space out wide. That's found its target. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And he just whacks it away. Breaks on here. And it's Slimani. Surely he scores! Has a pop! And that really should have hit the net.
Algeria know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Okazaki. Inui. Honda. Brahimi. Oh, they can break here. And it's Slimani. Honda. Now it's Okazaki. Inui. He goes long. Inui is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for it!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And it's Slimani. Slimani plays it out to the flank. Honda. Oh, he's not going to get that. Here it comes. And that's been levered clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's Been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Played out to the right. Mahrez. He's got away. Pushes it out wide. And it's Mahrez. Nagatomo gets good distance on it. Mahrez. Nagatomo does well there, alert. Kagawa. Hasebe. Nagatomo. Okazaki plays it out to the wing. Kagawa. That has sent him sprawling. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Forward it goes. Now it's Brahimi. Out wide to the right. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Okazaki. Over to the left. Loose. Cleared without complication. Flags up.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Inui. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Hasebe. Out to the left it goes. Nagatomo. Danger averted for now. Now what's he got in mind? And it's Nagatomo. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Now it's Brahimi. Fauzi Ghulam. And that has been clubbed away. Algeria get it back again. Japan may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have two available. Mahrez. And it's Okazaki. Okazaki spreads it towards the left. Now the counter. Now it's Okazaki.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Bentaleb plays it long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. You get a throw in. And that's been repelled. Brahimi. boots it to safety. Tries to dink it in. Good clearance and very necessary. Mahrez, and he's whipped it in low.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Hasebe. Kagawa. He's looked long this time. Clears it out of harm's way.
Japan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Mahrez. He's left his man. Mahrez plays it in. Massive leap! Oh, that is a great stop! And he's straight offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Keeper goes long. Nagatomo. Muto.
Japan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Brahimi. Brahimi got a sight of goal here. Knocks it away. Aimed long and direct. And that's been levered clear. That's the throw. Tries to swing it in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gulam tries to get it forward quickly. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Okazaki. Now it's Kagawa. That's a promising ball. Inui. Oh, really good feet from him. And he just whacks it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, they've got a point. 3, of course, were preferable, but up and running for a new campaign. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.